All right, now this is probably one of the most complicated parts here. We're going to assemble the monitor. So here is the monitor bracket, or the shelf. Now there is the one in our kit uses this one, and you can see it's got a little different cutout. It's a little lower resolution than this one. This one's 1280 by 800. Unfortunately, there's no place you can just buy a single one of these, unless you want to pay a ridiculous price. Now, Retro Built Arcade sells these exact same monitors for 75 bucks. We sell them for 75 as well. But if this is a little bit unnerving for you, we will sell you the monitor, everything fully assembled, ready to go, for 100 bucks. So it's just 25 bucks extra. You'll get the buttons, you'll get the monitor, controller, everything will be all assembled. And so, well, that's that. But anyways, you want these Raspberry Pi LCD controller standoffs. There's 6 pieces in here. We're going to use 4 for this, and then 2 for the Raspberry Pi when we go to mount the Pi. And that comes out of your the hardware kit. So just look for that in there, take it out. So let's just move some of this stuff off to the side. And we're going to start with the buttons here. Oops. Now when we machine these, you know, they're kind of thin, so we have to stick them down to the surface in order to machine them, so we use double-sided tape. But since there's still the protective coating on there, or protective layer, we just leave it. So, you know, it might be a little sticky when you get it. But all you do is you just peel it off, just like that. And this side we're not going to peel off, so because we're going to be laying this down on the face. We don't want to take any chance of scratching up the surface. You can see how shiny it is. This side doesn't matter because it's going on the top of the monitor. So, but usually we just peel one little side off here. If I can just get it to come up. There we go. Just peel it just past the hole. And now, if you bought all the parts from the parts link, you know, you can get different color buttons and everything. Since I'm doing a red type theme arcade, I'm going to use red buttons. So, and then these, they're on a little tight, so I generally got to take a needle nose or pliers. You know, usually I use pliers. I just, you know, don't know where they're at right now. It was one of those things you see all the time, and it's like, darn it all, what do I do with them? It's probably in my toolbox. So, take this apart, pop this through the hole, and now here we just want to make sure all these are kind of in a row. You know, the only reason being is it's just a little easier to solder everything when they're all straight in a row. And there's a bit of soldering here. Now I just want to make this snug. Don't really want to over tighten it because it is plastic. And then I just put this back down around the button. So now I'm going to do that with these buttons, the same thing. This is for the power supply, the back panel. All right, there we go. So I'm going to take these off. And it doesn't matter which way they go in, of course, because they're both the same button. And these are the actual volume buttons. So you're going to turn the volume up and down. Now you could get a little socket or something to do that, but you know, this is just going to be easy enough. You just want to get them snug. You don't want to, you want to over tighten them. Put the next button in, make sure they're lined up. and just snug this up. And there is a lock washer behind there, so it's going to help keep it from coming out. And being snug, they're never going to come loose. At least I've never seen one come loose yet. And that's it. So we have this done. So now we'll take this part, take the LCD controller out of the package. And these are a driver board, so you know this little monitor is kind of small, so it doesn't have any built-in circuitry in order to drive the display from the computer. So you add these, and this monitor is actually a replacement monitor for an Asus A500 tablet, an Android tablet. But you know they sell the monitors separately because people in the kit world just love them. But then you have to buy one of these. It's called the driver board. So we're going to take this out of the package, and this is just a little, there we go. And since I'm not going to put this back in again, I am just going to cut it like this. There we go. This kind of sticks to the monitor a little bit, and let's just cut it down the side here. There we go. Put those off to the side, and here's the monitor. Now if you look on the back, let's just push this off to the side. Now we just take this guy here. It's just a massive wires, and you can see there's like two sides to this. This is all shiny, straight, and this has got all the pins and everything. This is the side you want up. It just slides right in and just snaps into place like this. It comes out fairly easy as well. So, but before we do this, we'll feed it through the hole in the back. Again, we're the pin side up. We're going to slide it in, and that is it. So we just snake these wires through. There we go. And that's it. And so that is probably pretty good right there. You know, I kind of like to test the monitor just to make sure everything works before I put it together. So we're going to come back in another video, and I'm just going to go get a Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to get some power supply and everything so we can test this out. See you in the next video.